Did you know that what you feel emotionally is triggered throughout the body to feel it physically? Like anger can be inside the back issues, lower back issues, or resentment, as well as in the heart. When you resent things and when you're angry and hostile all the times, it will occur as like heart diseases, heart attacks, cardiac arrest. And did you know that every part of the body where you feel aches and pains initially comes from the emotional standpoint and state of being before coming into the physical? The mind doesn't differentiate between what's going on in the physical as well as the emotional aspects. So if you're emotionally distraught about something, it will show up inside of the physical aspects if you don't take care of it properly. It makes you think, with the higher rates of, heart attacks and strokes and things of that nature, what are the stress levels of the average people? The majority of heart related issues come from women who are overly stressed. They're focusing on their career, they're focusing on being a loving parent, a mother, a wife, a aunt, or whatever you are. And you wonder, like, if they're always so nice and so loving and so caring, how do they come up with these diseases? How do they end up getting the worst case scenarios? You know how you be like, they are the most loving person, how could they die of a heart attack? It's because a lot of times they are holding in so much resentment, or they're holding in so much fear and anxiety. That's another thing about people pleasing in nature. Like, it really comes from a survival standpoint rather than being in your true authentic self. Like, when you learn how to say no about certain things, that's when you're not putting so much stress and tension on the body. You got to know how to set firm boundaries and how to be respectful of yourself and of others, right? It's a lot that be going on in my mind, and I just be wondering, like, okay, if that person is going through like heart palpitations and things of that nature, what aspect of their lives is causing this? Or what pain from the past caused them to actually come into the physical realms like it did? I used to work inside of the healthcare facilities all the time, and I'm just now realizing that about 75 to 90% of primary care physician visits are all stress related issues, illnesses, and diagnoses, right? In modern Western societies, a lot of times they just give you a pill or a powdery substance or something like that to assist you and cope the issue right then and right there, instead of addressing things from a spiritual aspect, which would be the emotional body, spiritual body. We have more than this physical realm. So it's like, once you start to look at things from different aspects and different perspectives and put it all together as a whole, that's when you're able to see things as it is, or you can see how to adjust and shift the way things are going so that you can redirect that energy and alchemize it into something that is more healing, to add more life to you, to be able to reverse those illnesses, diagnoses, and the things that they try to place onto you. So y'all, let me know what y'all think about this. Like, do you think that most illnesses and issues come from an emotional standpoint? Or do you believe that, whatever the doctors say, that's how it's supposed to go? There's no judgment zone here. And I really just want to see things from other people's perspectives, because normally it's always just me bouncing ideas and information off of my own mind and just shifting the trajectory of how things are. But I love y'all. Let me know in the comments. Namaste.